Installation of the Honeywell Electrode Humidifier has been designed with the technician in mind. The remote mounting gives you flexibility, saving you time and making the installation easy. First, find a remote location where you can place the electrode humidifier and run the steam tube to the duct location. There must be access to a drain outlet, allowing for a continuous downslope from the Honeywell electrode to the drain location. Water draining from the device may be hot to the touch, so running the hose directly into the drain to prevent spillage onto the floor is advisable. You'll also need a cold water supply line. Cold water is required to temper the water during an auto drain cycle. And because the Honeywell Electrode Humidifier can be wired for different voltages and amp draws, you'll need a GFI protected electrical circuit rated to the configuration you're installing. Finally, make sure the location can support up to 25 pounds, which is what the unit will weigh when filled with water. Once the location is selected, you can begin the installation. The unit comes with a steam distribution kit that includes a 5-foot hose, remote steam distributor, condensate line tubing, rubber drain line, and the necessary hardware to install and secure the remote mount. A 15-foot insulated steam hose is available for more remote installations. In general, the unit should be installed at a height lower than where the injector nozzle enters the duct. Specific unit mounting and hose installation guidelines are included in the installation instructions. Unscrew the cover of the unit by removing the 2 screws on the top. With the cover off, secure the unit to 2 2x4 or better wall studs using 2-inch number 8 screws. Leave the top screw exposed 1/4 inch for the keyhole in the steam unit. The bottom screw can be fastened once the unit is level. Take both the remote and condensate humidifier hoses out of the kit and secure them to the humidifier, making sure the hoses are tightly sealed. Be sure to put on the support clamps before fastening the steam hose together. Next, at the supply duct, cut a 1 3/4 inch diameter hole. You can use a hole from a previous humidifier as long as the size matches and works with the 5-foot or less length of duct hose. Slide the remote nozzle up and into the duct, securing it to the duct using the provided self-piercing sheet metal screws. Run the remote hoses from the humidifier up to the duct nozzle location. Note that the orientation needs to be vertical, with the long sides vertical and short sides horizontal as shown here. Run the steam line hose uphill continuously at a pitch of at least 2 inches per foot. Secure this hose every horizontal foot using the clamps provided. If remote installation requires a downward pitch at any time, refer to the installation instructions. Run the condensate line hose, which connects to the duct distribution nozzle. It must have an air gap twist or condensate trap near the outlet. The outlet can be installed back into the top of the steam unit or to a standard drain. Next, shut off the cold water supply. Then attach a 1/4 inch plastic or copper water supply line to the solenoid's inlet water port. A T-fitting may be used if necessary. Then connect and secure the 7/8 inch drain tube to the drain valve with a hose clamp, and run the drain tube continuously downhill directly to a drain outlet or to a high-temperature condensate pump. Now you're ready to move on to the wiring. To start, make sure that the power supply is turned off at the breaker box. Install a disconnect near the unit to remove power for maintenance. A GFI circuit should always be used to protect the homeowner from shock. When a GFI circuit is used, the ground wire connecting the drain valve to the case must be removed. Determine if you need 120 or 240 voltage for your job. Refer to the installation manual for proper wiring based on your application. Wire to the control as shown in the installation guide. A HumidiPro digital humidistat is included with the unit, and you can also use a Vision Pro, Prestige IAQ, or Lyric. Once the wiring is complete, make sure the canister is properly seated in the drain valve and that the electrode plugs are pushed all the way down on the canister pins. The canister will be the only maintained item of the electrode humidifier, which should be replaced when the humidifier tells you to. A separate replacement canister video is available for the step-by-step process. Secure the front cover with its retaining screws. Open the supply water shutoff valve. Turn on the main power using the installed disconnect. Then turn the power back on at the breaker box. And you're all set. Now you can turn on the Honeywell Electrode Humidifier. The Honeywell Electrode Humidifier provides efficient on-demand humidity control. To learn more about it, or if you have any further installation questions, refer to your installation guide. Contact the Honeywell Technical Support Team or visit forwardthinking.honeywell.com.